Hello and welcome back to Everything in Between, podcast number 18. Today we're going to be talking about our all-time favourite TV shows when we were kids. So we've done a top 5 again. Who wants to go first?
You can go first if you want.
I'll go first, yeah.
You go first.
Alright. I don't know if you've ever watched this. It's on Disney Channel and it's called The Emperor's New School. You ever heard of that?
Nope.
Yeah,
I've heard of it. I've not seen it.
It's pretty much, it's this guy who wants to be an emperor, but he's not got like the right grades to go in. He needs to get his grades before he's allowed to be the emperor.
Right.
But he's like really cocky and arrogant, and like he thinks he doesn't have to do anything for people to like give him everything. Do you know what I mean? Because he's like an emperor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was this a cartoon? Yeah.
Yeah. So he's just a bit of a dick, but like with episodes progressing, he becomes like better and more humble.
Wasn't there a movie on it?
Yeah, there's one also with, is it Kronk? Caitlin, yes, okay. There was like loads of like sequels to it, so.
Oh.
Yeah, it
It's
was.
new.
What? No, it was 2000.
Newish.
2006, 2008 had 2 seasons.
Yeah, that's kind of showing my age a little bit.
Yeah, well, that's mine is bad. There's not much I can say about this one because you don't know it. We can get more into depth with other ones we know or we know more about. So that's why I like it. I just think it's got a good story.
Sweet.
All right, who's going next?
You know, you'd say, "Oh yeah, I better check it out," but the kids' TV show, so
Yeah.
I thought, would we do that?
if we have a child for some reason watching us, I hope we don't because we swear a lot. Go watch it.
If you're a child, fuck off.
That's the age restriction.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Look, see. Right. Who's next?
Do you want to go, Jack, or?
Yeah, I'll go. My number 5 is a show called Goosebumps.
Goosebumps, as in.
Oh shit! Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, you probably heard of the movies.
As,
Um,
wait, is in like the Dylan Minetti movie?
Well, yeah, he is in a movie called Goosebumps, yeah.
Oh,
But-
so it's like from the set. Okay.
Yeah, there was a TV show in the mid-90s called Goosebumps, based on the books by R.L. Stein. It's just kids' horror. It's just kids horror, but when you're a kid, they're the scariest thing you've ever seen.
Yeah.
But I went on Netflix the other day because I was like, I'm pretty sure there's a season on Netflix, right? So I went on it. I was like, oh, yeah, that's going to be cool. Then I watched it, and it's not scary at all. Like, it's just not scary whatsoever. There's some bits are really, really, really scary. Like, not scary as in that, but like for when you're a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking scared the shit out of me as a kid. I'll tell you that. There's an episode where there's this mask. He looks like it's like a mutant, and it comes to life. And I think it's like a traveling mask. Then eventually it like claws onto your face, and it's really weird.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, well, that's pretty scary for like a 6-year-old to watch, you know.
Mm.
But then, yeah, I went back on the other day, and they're not scary. They're not as scary as I remember. So,
What did you think of the movie?
haven't seen them.
Oh, yeah, I've not seen the second one, but the first one was okay. Obviously, like as you say, we'll watch it now and we're not going to be scared. But I can imagine why children would be scared watching the movie.
Is it a kids' movie though, or have
Yeah.
they? Oh, it is. Right. Okay. Because when they announced the movie, I was like, oh shit, that's going to be like a proper horror movie. And then I seen the rating; it said PG. I was like, oh. Okay.
And Jack Black's in it, so.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But
Which
fair
is a
enough. I've never seen it. What do you know? What like the channel it was on?
Nickelodeon, I
Oh,
think.
fair
I
enough.
think it was on Nickelodeon. Yeah.
Do you know how many seasons roughly? Or
3.
oh, mad.
3. Because the thing with these TV shows is they never go over 100.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
was about to say. It's not flops if you've got like 2 or 3 seasons on Disney or Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because what Disney do is they'll just take it to 100 and then they'll cancel it because they don't want it to go into syndication because they want to recycle new TV shows all the time.
Yeah.
So that's why they stopped doing that.
Mad. Fucking hell. Fair enough, though, but... Yeah, right, go on then, Callum. Go on to your number 5.
My number 5 was iCarly.
Hey.
Did you ever watch that too? I'm assuming you didn't, Jack. What's funny about that? That was a sick show when you were a kid. That was a sick show when you were a kid.
It was actually really good.
Sorry for not being 50 years old like you. Go on. What's funny about it, Jack? Explain.
It's just funny.
Explain what's funny though.
Isn't it centered for girls?
No, that's what I was about to say.
No.
Before Jack,
Is it not?
No.
Before Callum goes on to why he likes it, I was just going to stick up for him then. It's not girly in the slightest, I don't think.
It's not.
All right, then tell me what it's about.
Yeah.
Go on.
It's basically about a group of kids that kind of start up their own kind of like, I don't know, kind of like YouTube, but not YouTube, just for them. It's essentially what we kind of did, where they created their own whole thing and they did episodes every week and stuff like that. But it kind of also centers around kids growing up, which I thought was really good.
Yeah. And Gibby.
Yeah, Gibby.
You gotta love Gibby.
Is that the one with Ariana Grande in it?
She isn't in for an episode, I think, but she's not really part of the show.
Oh, who's in it?
I'm gonna name them, but I don't know if people are gonna know. Miranda Cosgrove.
Yeah, from Drake and Josh.
Yeah. Oh, what's the guy called who plays their brother? He's quite famous. He's done a few comedies, but I don't know his name. Can't remember it.
No, I can't think of it for the life of me.
More people.
He was in Drake and Josh as well, though he played Crazy Steve.
Yeah. We've got
Jerry Trainer.
Jerry Trainer. He's done a few, not big comedies, but a few shitty, comedies where you just, as I said before, there's always stuff we like to watch that's shit, but we just like to watch it. He's done some of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
But they've had loads of cameos, Jack. They've had I'm not gonna try and say her name. She's called Emily Ratajkowski. I can't say her name.
Ratajkowski.
She's had a cameo in it. One Direction have had a cameo in it. Yeah.
Michelle Obama's had a cameo in it.
Oh yeah, it's a bit more important.
Yeah.
Right. So when did it start and when did it end?
Was it 2008, 2009 it started, and 2012 it ended, I think.
Yeah. Did you see them? They've done an episode, right? Which was a mini scene they did for it, which I thought was hilarious. Obviously, the girl who plays iCarly is Megan from Drake and Josh. Yeah. Yeah. There's an episode where she's in the living room, and then the guy who played her brother, Drake, he just comes into the scene, and he's like, Megan, what the fuck? Where the fuck's her mom and dad and all that? It's crazy. They've actually put it in the show, which makes no sense, but it's a kid's show. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you gotta have some. You gotta have some continuity, don't you? I mean, don't just do stuff like that.
Oh mate, nobody gives a fuck.
Joking. No, I'm joking.
The guy, Drake Bell wrote the song for iCarly as well. He sings in it.
When we started this, I thought to myself, right, I'm gonna have shows from the late 90s, early 2000s. You guys are gonna have shows from 2005, 6 onwards. And then I thought, I bet you someone picks iCarly.
Yeah, because it was a sick show.
I swear to God, I knew someone was going to pick iCarly. And I knew I was going to think it was hilarious. And I did.
You need to fucking watch it. Well, don't. Yeah. Well, actually, I think if I rewatched it now, I wouldn't enjoy it as much as I did as a kid.
Yeah, a 26-year-old guy is going to watch 13, 14-year-old girls on TV thinking, oh, wow, yeah.
Quality TV.
You could over the
great
program.
TV. It's not going to happen.
Right. Okay. You got anything else to add on that, Callum? Well,
no, not really.
I've just got to say that the biggest part of that program is Gibby.
Yep.
Who's that?
He's not important whatsoever in the program, but he was a fat kid, yeah, and he thought he was just really do you know those kids in school that aren't cool but think they're cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Gibby.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
It's a shame he's fat too. Us fat
Oh,
kids
he-
always try and be cool, but we're not.
did he lose weight, or was that?
He
No.
he
Yeah,
didn't
sort
lose
of.
a lot. He was slimmer towards the end, but he wasn't, like skinny.
Yeah, fair enough. Fuck it. Right, there we go. There's your number 5. Right. Mine is Fuck You, Jack, a program from the 90s. Number 4 is Recess from Disney Channel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, go
Excellent.
on.
I love
Yeah.
Recess.
Yeah. It's from 97 to 2006. And for some reason, it's only got 4 seasons, even though it was on for that long. But yeah, it's 4 seasons, so I checked it up.
Interesting.
It's just pretty much in the name. There's like a group of friends, and then loads of shit happens whilst they're on recess, doesn't it?
Yeah, I vaguely don't. Do you know what? I actually don't know what it's about. I don't know like what the values of the whole show is or anything. I did watch it as a kid though. I do remember watching.
Yeah.
Well,
I wouldn't watch it religiously, but if it was on, I'd stick on.
yeah,
I think I was the same. Yeah.
I really liked it. I just thought like the main guy. Don't ask me the name. So the last time I watched it was a long time ago. The main guy, he was like the cool kid, yeah, and he was hanging out with loads of different people in his group. They had like a sporty guy. They had a nerd. They had a guy who loved to eat. They had a tomboy. Yeah, she was a tomboy. Then it was just like a really different mixture in the group, but they all like fit in well. So I liked it. And it's not like I don't think it was like a specific thing because every recess something different happened. You see. So
Yeah.
It wasn't like just centered on one specific thing. So I liked it. They did 2 free movies as well with it. So
Did they?
yeah.
I fucking know.
Definitely
I
one
didn't
of
know
my
that.
favorite. It's like it's summer, and the main kid is like cycling past his school. This, by the way, they took this series to a whole new level. They were doing like illegal like alien shit at the fucking school, and then all the kids were like trying to find out what was happening.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
I thought it was unreal. Yeah. I really like it. Good show. But yeah, I'm glad you've seen it, Jack. I thought you would have, to be fair.
Yeah, I only remember the guy with the cat, the backwards cat.
I don't know his name, but yeah.
I don't know anyone's
cool.
name.
Fucking hated the snitch, you know.
Oh yeah.
He was a little dick.
I don't remember it. Honestly.
Yeah, I don't. As I said, I don't know the names. Well, there was like a snitch. He was like the teacher's pet, and every time somebody would do something wrong, he'd go up to the teacher, and then he just loved getting credit off it, which is kind of weird. He was. I feel like he had a crush on an 80-year-old teacher, but.
Do you reckon it holds up now?
Pardon?
Do you reckon it holds up now?
I have recesses on like or whatever. My nephews, because sometimes I don't know what it is. It's like a thing that shows like old programs, and then if it's on, I'll watch it with my nephews. Yeah, I don't mind watching Recess.
It's all right then, yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
There's some stuff that you can watch still now, I think, and be like, yeah, it's not weird that I'm watching this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, for example, if you watch iCarly now, that's weird.
Yeah, that's.
I agree. Okay, yeah, I agree.
But if you watch Recess now, I still think it's kind of weird. You got to watch it with like one of your nephews.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. On your own, if you're not accompanied by a child, please don't be excited watching kids' jokes. It's weird, I think.
True. Yeah, very true. Yeah, it is a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah, okay. And you can't watch Hannah Montana anymore. Right.
Although for girls, I think it's totally different.
See, that's bullshit. Fuck this.
That's a bit sexist, that joke.
Yeah, fuck. No, but he's right though.
Yeah, he is.
Right. Yeah.
He is.
It is sexist, but it is true. It's like if a girl goes up to you and says, "Oh, I've just watched iCarly" or something, you're like, "Oh, nice." But if I say it, I'm getting crucified for the rest of the year.
Exactly. True.
Ugh.
It's true. I was just going to say, if Caitlin was watching iCarly, you'd be like, "Oh, okay." But if you said you were watching iCarly, now that's a little weird.
Exactly, man. It's bullshit.
Yeah, it is. I just want to watch iCarly in peace. Come on.
Exactly. Let me hear Gibby all day. Fucking hell. Right, go on for your number 4 then, Jack.
I thought he was going with his number 4.
No.
Just on my number
You.
4.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, my number 4 is Pokemon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Why are you making that face?
What?
Yeah, why you look so bored, Tiago?
Yeah, you do actually.
It's just not my type of thing.
It's not my type of thing no more. But as a kid, like Pokemon was like everywhere, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was awesome. I used to have like posters and shit like that in my room. I buy um used to buy the Pokemon balls, right?
Oh, I had them actually.
Yeah.
I watched it.
And do you remember you used to throw them?
Yeah.
When you threw them, nothing would happen. And how sad you got that like Pikachu didn't fucking come out of the ball. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
there was nothing in the ball. You just had the ball, and if you threw it, you'd like smash windows and shit like that.
Oh shit! Yeah, it was rock hard, wasn't it?
Yeah. And then you'd be
Yeah.
like, well, what the fuck is this about? You know?
Jeez. I got to ask you a question then.
Yeah.
Did you go and you got the app for Pokemon Go then, didn't you?
Nah, it fucked me up too much. Nah, it messed me up too much because I'm pretty paranoid. So, like, if I seen that like Bulbasaur was in the corner of my room, that would freak me out. I'd be like, get
Yeah.
away. Oh, imagine Mewtwo in the middle of your room, the strongest one.
Oh,
Could you imagine?
shit, yeah.
Oh my god.
Did you go and see Detective Pikachu then?
No, I should have done.
Didn't you? It was,
I've not seen it.
it was good.
I will watch
I
that
enjoyed
tonight.
it.
I'm gonna
I
watch
enjoyed
that
it.
tonight actually because
Just-
I haven't seen it.
It's Ryan Reynolds, isn't it? I'm not being stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It
I don't
actually
know.
is a good show, you know. It's pretty good.
I feel like that is
Yeah.
one you could watch today and it wouldn't be weird, you know?
Same.
Yeah, people. Well, somebody. I don't know. I personally don't want to watch it, but I feel like people your age would be fine because there's nothing like. There's like some intense scenes, isn't there? It's not all childish.
Nah, there is some pretty intense scenes. It's a Japanese TV show anyway, isn't it? Really, if
Yeah.
you think
Yeah.
about it, it was made by Japanese creators, so they're
that's
pretty
fine.
good. They're pretty good at blending animated stuff with some pretty heavy scenes. Like, I don't know if I'm remembering this right because my memory's not very good on this, but I think Pikachu like almost died once. You know, it's like,
Yeah, I remember that.
and Pikachu's like the Pokemon. He's like the man. You know what I mean? And so
Yeah.
no, they definitely did some pretty hefty scenes. Although Team Rocket was always the worst part.
Don't know what that is, but I'll believe
Team,
it.
Team Rocket were the bad guys, weren't they?
Yeah.
Do you remember them?
Yeah,
Cal,
I
do you
remember.
remember?
Yeah, I remember them. Yeah,
Yeah. Team Rocket were always they would come out of nowhere, then they'd always fuck up. So they were really shit villains because they would try and get. I think they were after Pikachu. I think. So what would happen is they'd try and capture Pikachu because he's obviously the one. You know, they'd always fuck up and they'd always go away, and you wouldn't see him again until the next episode.
Oh,
Yeah, it was weird. It was weird. And I remember when Mew versus Mewtwo came out. That was a big movie. Yeah, that was a big movie. The first ever Pikachu movie. Crazy. It's still on now, you know. It's still going on now.
You know, in a TV show's done well when they get the movie, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
Oh.
And also, I think Brock had a massive crush on the girl. Big time.
What, an
Yeah.
alien had a crush on the girl?
What?
Well, all the aliens. I don't know if I'm being offensive.
No. Brock was one of Ash's friends. And he
Oh,
always
okay.
had a crush on. He's always had a crush on the girl. Big time.
Oh,
You
Does
could
it
tell
never
he
get
was trying to get
together
in there. You could tell he was trying to get in there. He just failed at every corner.
fucking hell. Savage of them, the writers, mate.
Yeah, I know. Right. to him.
Fucking hell. Right, fair enough then. I won't give it a watch, but if anybody wants to, go for it.
No, it's really big still, you know. Obviously. There's like fandom and everything. People dress up as Charizard and that. It's weird.
Yeah, fucking Comic Con must be weird then.
Yeah, it's weird.
Fucking hell. Right, go on then, Callum, for your number 4.
My number 4 was Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, banger that.
Guessing you haven't seen it, Jack.
Never heard of it in my life.
So it's about these two stepbrothers and they're on their summer holidays from school. So they decide to build the most ridiculous shit. Like they built a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Right.
They did all this other stuff, and their sister would always try and rat them out for it, but somehow everything would always disappear before the mum sees it.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and George Hall used to be obsessed with it.
Great. Oh, wait, and
Yeah.
don't forget about the platypus, mate.
Oh yeah, Perry the Platypus, who
Yeah, he
was
was
a secret agent, and also the villain was definitely Phineas's dad.
Wait, what? Do you reckon? Why?
Have you not? Because they're both into inventing things. He used to have a relationship with the mum, and they have a very similar head shape.
Oh shit! Fuck. Have you seen the ending to the show?
Yeah.
It's
when he got to college.
Yeah, and he finally fucking gets on the girl.
Yeah.
No, honestly, Jack.
Yeah.
It was, I don't know how many seasons it went on for, but it was seasons and seasons of them flirting every episode, and they didn't do anything, and I was like, do you want to fuck off? And then the last episode, they decided to get on each other.
I hate that. Because where does it go after that then? Where does it go?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and I've got an even bigger question. What's the other one called? A Ferb?
Ferb, yeah.
He was dating a girl a lot older than him. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, yeah.
He was like 11, she was like 18. I don't care.
Yeah, that was really weird.
She was very old, mate.
That's kind of weird.
It is.
That is really strange.
I'll tell you what, though, when I was a kid watching that, I thought she was really attractive.
What year was it on? What year did it?
It's probably about 2008 as well.
Yeah. But I liked it. I thought cartoon-wise, banger. Nearly made it on my list, to be fair. So I really enjoyed it.
What was it on?
Disney,
yeah.
Right.
Disney
Yeah, see,
shit now. What's all this Disney XD shit happening now? What's going on?
Yeah,
I don't know. Disney Plus is pretty good though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that just shows you all shit. Like the new stuff that come out, except like as you've said, The Mandalorian or shit like that's all right. But everything else is so bad. Like I don't want to watch a High School Musical TV show.
Yeah, you know what? Apart from the Marvel stuff and Boy Meets World, obviously, that's about it. Yeah,
so
that's
yeah,
all it is.
It's just a thing showing old stuff, to be honest. Because the new stuff they're releasing, not very good. They can't just release one good program and then people say it's good, in my opinion. It's like,
this is another thing with girls as well. Girls can love Disney and watch them all the time, right? But if we watch Disney all the time, we're weird.
Yeah, it's mad. It's a mad cycle, isn't it?
Yeah, like imagine someone saying Sleeping Beauty, right? A girl's favorite movie is Sleeping Beauty. And you go, oh, that's kind of cute.
Yeah.
But then if a guy says his favorite movie is Sleeping Beauty, you're weird. Makes no sense.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, makes no sense to me.
Just is how Jack's trying to say his favorite movie, Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
I do like Disney, but I mean, you can't say that, you know.
Fair enough. It's good. Like the stuff, obviously, it's not realistic, the program, but that's what's great about cartoons. It makes you imagine stuff you want to do in the future. Obviously, when you realize you can't, it's heartbreaking. But when you're a kid watching that shit, it's great.
You can do more with cartoons as well.
Yeah, exactly. I like it. So, right, do you want me to move on to my third one?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
All right. My third one is SpongeBob.
Had to be on there, didn't it?
I fucking love SpongeBob. 1999 to present day, because it's still coming out now, but nowadays it's shite. But it still is a Nickelodeon program, and it's currently on its 12th season.
Jesus.
Yeah. How do I explain it? He's a sponge underwater. He works at a fucking burger shop.
Don't think you need to explain SpongeBob, really, do you? I feel like everyone on the face of Earth has seen it.
I feel like younger generations who don't watch the new one, I feel like it doesn't do well. But,
everyone's heard of SpongeBob, though.
Yeah.
Well, I would hope so. If not, then, don't be my friend. But, yeah, it's obviously the most stupidest program, like, logic-wise.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it is. But when I was watching this when I was younger, I speak to my mates about it now. I was like, yeah, there's nothing weird about a fire underwater or shit he's doing. I was like, that campfire underwater makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
No. Also, I have a confession.
What?
I fucking hate SpongeBob.
Fuck you.
Like, I actually don't like it at all. I just don't see the appeal. It's just not good. It is not good at all. It's pretty horrible. I can't stand it, honestly.
So anyway, this podcast is now to two people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did David Hasselhoff's pecs do nothing for you?
Oh shit, yeah.
Well, obviously,
film
yes,
was
of course they
weird.
do. But
That
saying
film was really weird.
It was. Why did that happen? Why did that scene happen? I understand he was just way back into bikini bottom, but why did I have to see a man's tits move?
hey, you know what was really weird?
What?
When Squidward tried to kill himself. Now that's a weird episode.
What?
I don't remember that.
When Squidward tried to kill himself, look it up.
Jesus.
Honestly,
I
he
can
was saying
imagine
how
so.
depressed he was. He was saying how depressed he was and how much his life was shit and that. And then he was like, I need to end it. And then SpongeBob has to save him.
Jeez.
I
It's
don't
SpongeBob's
remember.
fault he's majorly depressed anyway.
Hey?
It's SpongeBob's fault Squidward's majorly depressed anyway.
Yeah, SpongeBob's a piece of shit. SpongeBob's like the worst character in the show. He's a horrible character.
Oh,
He's awful.
My favourite's Patrick, obviously.
Yeah, well, you know, Patrick, at least he has a heart, you know what I mean? At least his heart's in the right
Doesn't
place.
have a fucking brain though.
No, he doesn't. That's true.
Yeah. They've had a few cameos in it. I can't remember now because a few days ago I was watching like a clip with the cameos they had, and they had quite big cameos in SpongeBob. I know Christian Wiig's one of them. But,
Was she?
yeah, she played. I don't know. Oh, I can't remember now. But the girl, do you remember in the movie? The one, was it Cindy or Mindy? The daughter of the fucking king.
In what?
Yeah,
SpongeBob
I know.
movie.
Oh, no, I haven't watched it.
I know who you mean, yeah.
She was played by somebody really big. I just can't remember who now. But they've had 2 movies. They've had a third one's coming out now. The second one was shit, but
Yeah, well, this third one has who's that having it? It's got Keanu Reeves, yeah. Because I don't remember his name. Yeah, that means it's most likely going to be good because it has Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
It's just his head floating, but that's enough.
Yeah. Do you need any more?
True. It's gonna. Yeah, I think it's gonna be better than the second one because the second one, the trailer was like, oh, they're out of water. Pretty much, the trailer is them out of water. Pretty much the whole trailer. Yeah.
They live in an ocean.
In the fucking movie, yeah, they're out of water for 10 minutes. It's
How are they out of water at the bottom of the ocean?
There was they found like a spell. It was okay. It was a dolphin like in a cap. Yeah, he gave them a spell to be able to breathe in like on Earth.
Oh right.
Yeah, Antonio Banderas was the main villain out of that movie.
Do you still watch it today?
I don't watch this. I've not watched it from this TV show. I've not watched it from like 2012, 13.
Right. But
Yeah.
do you still watch it, like, just in general anyway?
It's been old ones. Netflix has some old ones, so sometimes when I'm bored, yeah. I love SpongeBob.
In saying that though, I do think SpongeBob is like one of the only kid shows you can watch still.
Yeah.
It's still fine. Everyone's like, yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But it's just such a shit show. It's awful.
You're too old for it.
Honestly, I can't stand it. I don't understand the appeal.
Oh, I loved it, mate. I loved getting home from school, and then I knew it was either Thursday or Friday. I can't remember now. There was a brand new episode. I was always there, ready, mate.
It's just no.
Right. Anyway, give us your number 3, Jack.
My number 3 is Power Rangers.
Okay.
Which one? No, because there was about 10 of them, wasn't there?
Mighty Morphin, the first one.
Cartoon Network, isn't it? Or am I wrong?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Was it Cartoon Network?
Sure it was, yeah.
I might be wrong. It's definitely not Disney, but it's
No, it's definitely not Disney. It's
either Cartoon
Nickelodeon.
Network or Nickelodeon. That's what I was about to say. It's one of those two.
Because there's only 3. There's only 3 major kids networks, isn't there? It's got to be Nickelodeon, surely.
I don't know, mate.
I'm not sure.
But
yeah,
anyway, go on. Why do you like
fucking
it?
hell. Power Rangers was everything to me as a kid. I think I watched Mighty Morphin Power Rangers from 1995 probably every single day until I was like
26.
Until I was 26. Funnily enough, when you could get the American Netflix, you can't do that now unless you pay for it. But when you could actually get it using the DNS and stuff without paying for the servers and that, they used to have every single season of Power Rangers on there.
I'll have a look in a bit.
I think. I don't know if they've still got it, but I watched it a few years ago, and it's actually a horrible, horrible TV show. It's actually not good at all. So as a kid, I thought this was excellent, and then you realize how cheap it was made,
Yeah, I got
and you're like, wow, this is pretty bare bones stuff. You know what I mean?
Did you watch the film with Dacre Montgomery?
Yeah, I love that.
I like
That was a good film, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It didn't get high ratings, but it was a good film.
I'm pissed off at that because I thought the movie was really, really good. And then I thought to myself, if they make a second one, you could get the original Power Rangers back. How sick would that be? That'd be awesome.
That's what was probably going to happen, wasn't it?
Yeah, but well, the two of them cameoed at the end. Tommy and Kimberly did a cameo at the end.
Was it actually the people from the TV show, or?
The actual two people from the TV show cameoed at the end. Yeah, they were in the crowd.
Yeah, I saw that they had cameoed in. I just didn't know if it was from the original show. That's mad.
Yeah, yeah. I
don't mind it. I don't know why I got so much hate movie.
No, I don't either. That theme song is a banger. It's like you just listen to that theme song.
It's what Jack plays at Gaffs.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that.
Every next gaff we go to from now on, if you don't play it, I'm gonna confront you at this podcast.
What a banger! Honestly, it's so good. The movie holds up still to this day, even though the TV show kind of doesn't because it's really weird. But the movie holds up. The movie's awesome.
I prefer the cartoons to the live action. You know, with Power Rangers.
Oh no, I hated.
I like them.
I couldn't do the cartoons. I needed to see the red Power Ranger at all. Tommy. Or was he the white one? Tommy was the white one, wasn't he?
I don't know the names.
I don't know.
Shit, I can't remember.
With my problem is with this video. I know, like, I can describe every single episode pretty much with my shows I'm picking. Yeah, their names just beyond now because it's been so long.
Yeah, well, Tommy and Jason. One was the red and one was the white, and then they changed. And then I think Tommy was the leader, and then Jason was the leader. I always get mixed up. I don't know why I'm so passionate about this now. I haven't watched it in years, so I wouldn't have a clue.
We know what you're doing after the podcast.
Oh, going back onto Power Rangers. I'm going to watch the movie again. Yeah, I watched the 2017 one. I'm still annoyed that.
Why did nobody like it? What was the problem?
No, people liked it. I just don't think it made the money.
Oh.
Which is a shame because
I thought it was all right.
Yeah,
when you get Boy Billy from it, it's gonna be a banger, isn't it?
Exactly, and Elizabeth Banks.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Becky G was in it as well, wasn't she? Was it Becky G? Yeah.
Mm.
She had and her last name had just one letter. I know that.
I think my first ever crush was Kimberly, the Pink Ranger. You know, I'm almost definite she was the first ever crush I ever had, and I was probably about 7.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Mad. Yeah, but I can understand why Power Rangers is there for you then, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
First one I understand you for. Right. Go on, Carl. Give us your third one.
Drake and Josh. Fucking classic. Do I need to explain why?
Amazing. I mean, you might have to explain to some people watching what it is.
So it's basically about these two stepbrothers, and they just do all sorts of crazy shit. It's similar to Phineas and Ferb, except they're not building crazy shit every day.
Yeah. They always have conflict as well with each other.
Yeah.
That's mainly the main focus sometimes in episodes, isn't it?
Yeah. The one I specifically remember is Drake wasn't allowed to have sugar and Josh wasn't allowed to play games for a certain amount of time, otherwise they had to tie their hairpin. Do you remember that one?
What an episode. It's where
Yeah.
Miracle comes out and he's just,
Yeah.
What an episode. I recently, I don't give a fuck, I think it was like 2-3 months ago, I downloaded every single episode of Drake and Josh and just watched it all. Yeah, I don't care. I love Drake and Josh.
Do you remember the time they ran over Oprah?
Yeah. My favourite episode is where they want to go on that roller coaster. And then
Oh, yeah.
they have to look after Papa Nichols. So they get those two nerds to look after them, and then they go to the line, but they take ages to get in. I love that episode.
Yeah, wasn't the granddad like fucking crazy as well?
Yeah, he's just gone to war, and then he came. No, sorry, he went to war, but like he obviously had like problems with the war. Then he was like attacking them. It was great. I loved it.
Did you ever watch it, Jack?
No. I'm sorry. I'm just looking up when the first episode date was to see if it was just after my time, and it actually wasn't. It was the 11th of January 2004. So I would have been 10. That would have been right up my street. That
I'm surprised.
I have watched it before.
Oh, you have, right?
I still laugh now watching episode. I don't give a fuck. I think it's a banger.
If I watched it now, I wouldn't think it's too bad because I didn't hate it. I just remember it at all.
And can we talk about fucking Josh Peck's weight loss on that?
Oh yeah,
I was just going to mention that. That is crazy, isn't it?
Unreal.
Yeah, mental.
Because I heard him speak on, because I've got him on Instagram, and he said he got loads of abuse whilst recording the program because he was that fat.
Really?
That's what made him want to lose weight. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, because that show went off in 2007, and then none of them have done anything since, really.
Well, I searched Drake Bell a few days ago. Apparently, he's a singer that sings to Mexicans now.
Josh Peck used to be on Vine as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very much in that community now, isn't he? Like the Vine, TikTok, YouTube.
Yeah, he is. That's when I seen him. And when I seen him, I was like, "Fucking hell! How much weight has he lost?"
Yeah.
He's mates with like David Dobrik and that. Isn't
he? He's doing all right. Every time he uploads, he gets like at least 1 million views. So that's not bad.
Yeah.
They should do a reunion of that.
Oh,
that would go massive.
He did a video with the girl who plays Megan. They did a video together, yeah.
Oh, I might have to watch that.
But wait, he's got a video with Drake? Oh shit! On David Dobrik's channel, apparently, Drake and Josh met up.
Both? No.
I've not seen that. I'm gonna watch that after this.
Yeah, so am I.
So am I. No,
no, yeah, it's a great show, and Callum, I'm gonna move on to my second one because it's Drake and Josh as well, so we can carry on.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so we can carry on talking about it because it's also Drake and Josh.
Yeah.
What more can we say? I've had 4 seasons. We haven't said it was on Nickelodeon, have we? So
no. The films were all right.
Oh, Drake and Josh Go Hollywood.
The Christmas one wasn't bad either. Yeah. I didn't mind that.
I love the one where it was Hollywood. I just love it when they take one thing that's like a little teenager shit and then they're just battling villains out of nowhere in the movies. It's great.
Yeah.
I
didn't know they did a movie. I had no idea.
Yeah, there was 2.
Have they really?
Yeah. I swear, I might be wrong, but when they did Drake and Josh Go Hollywood, I don't think the show was over yet. I think they carried on doing more episodes after that. I might be wrong, but
yeah, because the Christmas one happened after it was finished.
Yeah. Oh, they looked. Do you know what my only problem was with the Christmas one? They looked so different. I was just like,
oh, I know.
I was like,
it was about a year after or something.
Yeah, like Josh Peck, you could see his fucking jawlines. You could see everything out of him.
Yeah.
And then he had like long hair as well, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Weird to see that, but it was all right. I don't think it was as good as Go Hollywood, but still.
No.
I'm just looking now at all the acclaim it got. That's fucking mental. It's the most top-rated live-action series among children aged 2 to 11. It averaged 3 million viewers at the time it was on. It proved to be popular with younger viewers, obviously. According to Snyder, Drake and Josh had its highest ratings in its final season. It's also the most popular show in Nickelodeon history.
Really?
Fucking hell. Yeah. There you go. That's mental.
That doesn't surprise me, actually.
No, it doesn't surprise me either.
I was watching season 1, 2, 3 on Amazon Prime, yeah?
Yeah.
This is what pissed me off. I already paid for Amazon Prime, and then to watch season 4, they were like £3 per episode. I was like, are you fucking mad?
Per episode?
Yeah, I was like,
how many episodes were there?
They don't do that many per season. Nickelodeon shows do like 6 or 7, I think.
It's cheaper to buy the season on Amazon Prime. Well cheaper.
Yeah, but I just don't see the point buying buying one season when the other 3 are free. So I just watched the other 4 online. The other season 4 online.
Yeah, I did that with Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I watched the first 3 seasons and then I bought the 4th. So I was like, I want to watch this.
Right. Have you watched the new one that's not on Netflix yet?
No. No, I will.
That ending was so good.
I know, you gotta watch it, mate. Unreal.
I will.
Yeah, it's not that. They've only got like 12 episodes, I think. So
yeah, it wasn't many this season.
No, they were going to carry on, but obviously because of Corona, they thought that was the perfect ending and stopped it there.
True. Back onto Drake and Josh as well.
Yeah.
As I said before, SpongeBob is the one you can watch, and I think Drake and Josh is probably second as well. I think it's them two that you watch again and again.
Relate more, especially. I think. Well, not like with his clumsiness and stuff. I'd relate to Josh more, not his smartness, but his clumsiness. I would relate a lot with that, especially how he was with girls and everything in high school. I could relate with that, and that's why I really like the show.
Everyone wanted to be Drake, but
I wish I was Drake. I wish I was Drake in high school, but I was Josh in high school.
Yeah, I related to Josh more because I was fat. It's just poor.
Wait, yeah, I was a bit chubby in high school. I'll be Josh as well. There we go.
Yeah, it's a pretty good show. Yeah, I did like it when it was on.
It was good. Right.
Yeah.
What's your number 2 then, Jack?
Right, I've got a question for you, Tiago. And I hope you can answer this. Who loves orange soda?
Kel loves orange soda.
Yeah. Keenan and Kel was my number 2.
Right.
Never seen it.
I have the biggest respect now.
Mate.
I don't care whatever else you've picked before this, Jack. You've won me over with that one.
Keenan and Kel is the best. I love Keenan and Kel. I was watching a few episodes last night. They still hold up.
It's so funny, isn't it?
Kel's always getting himself into shit all the time.
Oh,
best.
I love it when
help him out.
I love it when Kel does something stupid and then it always gets Keenan in such bad trouble.
Yeah, I know.
That's so funny. What would you say is your favourite episode?
Do you know the bit where Kel gets a present, right? And it's in Keenan's shop. And he opens it's a big massive orange soda bottle, and he opens it up and he's going crazy, and then all of a sudden it's like a waterfall, a rainfall, and it all goes over and he's dancing in it. Oh, it's hilarious.
I love that.
It's
My
hilarious.
favourite one's when they go to this Chinese restaurant. Oh, but what the fuck's happening? So much shit happens. I remember watching this because this is another show I repeated recently. Yeah, I was crying of laughter with that episode.
Yeah,
it's another one where Kel gets Keenan in a lot of shit.
He does it every single show. It's so
Keenan's
good.
Not clumsy. It's just Kel always fucking him up.
Yeah.
Callum, it's pretty much they're best friends, mate.
Yeah.
And then as I said, I think there's not a specific genre with it. They just get each other in. There's just different trouble they have every episode.
Was this Nickelodeon ones, isn't it?
Yeah, Nickelodeon.
Right.
4 seasons.
It ran from 96 to 99, didn't it?
2000, mate.
2000. Yeah. It was right up my street. That's the age gap for sure.
Yeah.
Coolio did the soundtrack to it. Did the opening theme? Yeah, he was in the.
Shit, yeah, that opening scene, best opening scene on any.
It's the best. It's so good. The opening credits to that is great, and they go
into a kids show. It's fucking unreal.
I know, and they go out into the audience and they do jokes and they explain the episode.
It's great.
And then he pushes him away. He's like, I gotta go. He just bolts, and then they get back into the
what
episode.
Does Kel say? He always says something before he leaves. He's like, "Oh, here we go again, isn't it? That's it."
Yeah, that's it.
He always says that every episode before it starts.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
I fucking love it. And I think that I might be wrong, but Drake and Josh got a mini little evil sister copying Keenan and Kel because Keenan's sister was always mean to him.
I think Drake and Josh is a Keenan and Kel ripoff.
Yeah. I agree with
that's you could say, which is good, which is fine. Yeah, absolutely.
They went in different aspects, though. They did a completely different stuff, but I do agree with you there.
And Good Burger is just a
fucking amazing,
a great movie. It's so good.
You know, Kel Thompson's still working for Nickelodeon.
Yeah, they revived the show All That. That's how Keenan and Kel got the show. Got Keenan and Kel because they were on a sketch show for children called All That, which is awesome as well. And the producers seeing how fun they were like backstage and their chemistry. And they said, "Do you want to spin off and do that?"
Yeah.
They said, "Yeah." And then they thought, "Well, let's do a movie, but you won't be the same characters."
Yeah.
And that's when they did Good Burger.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, because Kenan Thompson, he's got his is it? No, Kel Mitchell's his name, and then Kenan Thompson's the other one. Sorry, Kenan Thompson's got his career sorted. He's working Saturday Night Live all the time for many years now.
Yeah, I don't think they did much after the show finished. You know, it wasn't until the last couple of years where Kel got back on Nickelodeon and Kenan got the gig on Saturday Night Live.
They probably got heaps though with Kenan and Kel though. Money-wise, I think so.
And they were young too, so
Yeah.
I mean, they were only like 18.
Yeah, he's not even in his 40s. They're not even in their 40s though. And like I thought they were like, because especially Kenan. Maybe it's because he was a bigger lad. I don't know, but he looked a lot older than 18, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a show.
He's still a bit big, but he's lost a bit of weight. Yeah. So far.
And he's funny too. He's only like the only Fumbo on SNL who's actually funny these days.
Him and both of them, they've got a perfect, like, good presence together. They're so funny together, and they've got a duo. So,
yeah,
both of them. They should do something. They should do a new show together soon.
They should. I thought Cal was going to be a star. To be honest with you, I thought he was going to be massive. He never was.
Keenan's the biggest one now. It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy. Cal was always the star of the show.
Yeah, by a mile.
Hilarious.
Right. Cal, we'll let you join in, mate. What's your number 2?
Oh, thank God, I was getting bored there. My number 2, I actually already had it in the just regular films. It's the Clone Wars.
Okay.
Which arguably is and isn't a kid's show because there are a lot of dark themes in this show. It's obviously war. Obviously, there's a lot of death in this show.
Shit. But it's on Disney, though, so we can still count it as...
Well, it was Cartoon Network.
What? Oh, shit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But then obviously Disney bought it, and then now it's on Disney Plus. But yeah, I think everything I said about it, go and watch the video.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, pretty much that, yeah.
Well, what's the video?
It was our top 5 TV shows.
There you
Just
go. Sorry, I was
in
just
general.
trying to plug it. My number 1, I can't really go much into it anymore because Kenan and Kel.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
All right, Jack, what's your number 1?
Yeah. When you said that for your number 2 and Callum said Drake and Josh, I was still.
Well, there's 1 and 2. Excellent. I knew yours was going to be number 1. I knew Kenan and Kel was number 1.
Right, go on then.
I love Kenan and Kel. I'm going to marathon it tonight as well.
To be honest, with how you speak about it, I'm surprised it wasn't your number 1. So I'm interested to see what this is.
Yeah, true.
Well, my number 1 is Boy Meets World.
Oh, shit, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course, yeah. It's just, I always say this to people. If you've got Disney Plus and you can't find anything to watch, Boy Meets World is the perfect show to watch. Because it's not like a kid's TV show. Like, I watched it as a kid. It was aimed at kids. It was aimed at kids who were about 9 or 10. And it ran for 6 years, 93 to 2000. And it's about growing up. So if you watch it from a certain age and you see the steps, Corey Matthews takes into becoming a man and what he learns along the way, you know, the show is all about family values and doing the right thing and finding love and doing all that. And he's got these side characters who also get into a bit of trouble, you know, learning the error of your ways and learning from your mistakes. That's why it's such a great TV show to watch as a kid, because it teaches you about moving forward and about how to cope with things as well. And it's just so good, and it's hilarious too. Like, I watched it the other day. I've been binging it, to be honest with you, and I was like, this actually holds up. This is pretty good. And it wasn't on Disney or Cartoon Network. It was on ABC.
Oh, so shit, look at us. We've left the...
Exactly. It's owned by Disney, and Disney thought it was too mature to be on their channel. Okay. So they put it on ABC.
Fair enough.
And
Didn't they have a spin-off of it years later?
Girl Meets World.
Yeah.
Girl Meets World.
Is it good?
It's his daughter, isn't it?
Yeah. Topanga, yeah.
Is he in it then?
Yeah, of course. They're all in it. It's basically Boy Meets World cast, but they've got a daughter, and she's now going to school.
Okay.
But the show is still about all of them.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. I tried to watch it, and it's too Disney.
Okay.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Because it was on Disney Channel. Now, I didn't realize that. When I seen Girl Meets World, I was like, you know what? It's a bit weird, but I'll check the show out. I'll give it like 2 episodes. And it just doesn't have the same magic as the first one. Because at least with the first one, there wasn't silly kind of jokes. They were actually pretty funny. They still were. But yeah, Girl Meets World was like, it's kind of like too Disney.
You can laugh at me for this one. I don't give a fuck. I used to watch That's So Raven, yeah?
I watched that. That's So Raven is a show. I used to love Raven Simone. I had a crush on her at one stage.
Have you seen now? They've done a fucking new show called Raven's Home. That is absolutely shit. Gave it 1 episode and I was like, nope.
Really?
It's her and her friend.
The drama behind that show, especially the guy's been doing lately. Some crazy shit that fellow fucking does, you know.
He's in prison, isn't he? Or
he
was in prison.
In prison, or he's going to prison for drugs and. Dude, what did he get? He got done for rape or something, I think. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah, crazy stuff like that show.
Disney for you.
Yeah, Disney absolutely kills child stars, except for the cast of Boy Meets World. None of them got into trouble. They all left, went back to school, lived their lives, and now they're sort of just doing bits and pieces, you know, here and there. They've all got families, they've all got kids. None of them have like fucking died or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like Disney's. I've seen some of Disney's contracts to kids. It's fucking unreal. They don't have a life.
No, they don't.
They've ruined their lives.
But back then they did. Back in the early 90s to about 2000, 2001, 2002, you could do anything. You could do stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, it just changed and they tie into these contracts and they overwork you and shit like that. But I beg anyone to watch Boy Meets World if you haven't, because it is such a great show. It taught me a lot. And funnily enough, I was watching it the other day and there was a massive lesson at the end. And I got like, fucking, yeah, you're right. Yeah. You know, I was like, you've got to do that. You're right.
You know, it's a good show. You know, it's a good show if you can still watch it now at the age we're all on and we still find it funny or like the stuff that's happening.
Oh, it's still relevant today. It's about a 12-year-old kid growing up. It's about a 12-year-old kid growing up, getting himself into trouble, getting himself into too much trouble, learning his lessons. And I'll tell you what, the show is pretty heavy subject matter. Like in season 3 or 4, there's a girl who gets hit by her dad. Crazy. And for a TV show, a TV show aimed at kids, and they're touching on that type of subject matter, you know, shows how mature it was for its time. Yeah. Just amazing. I just want people to watch it, so then I can talk to them about it. Because when I say Boy Meets World, no one knows what the fuck I'm talking about.
I think I've seen an episode or 2 of it. Yeah,
it's so addictive. Gotta watch more.
I haven't seen it.
Get on Disney Plus tonight. Watch on.
Mate, I can't. I've got so much to watch already.
That's not on. What are you watching then? What are you watching then?
What? That fucking David Dobrik thing, mate.
Yeah, I'm watching that as soon as we finish here.
Get out. Right, okay.
What's your number 1, Callum?
My number 1 is Avatar: The Last Airbender. Have you ever seen it?
Yes. No, I've heard of it. I heard it's really, really good, though. Heard it's fantastic.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Yes, Nickelodeon.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I have seen
this show still holds up today. They could easily make it into a show for older people because it deals with themes like war, parental abuse, genocide. I'm not messing. It's basically about like in this world, people can control 4 elements: earth, water, fire, air, and the people who can control fire are basically trying to take over the world. And they start by wiping out everyone who can control the air except for one. And this one person is able to control all the elements. It does get into really dark themes, like there's brainwashing. Like there's this one city where the government has people convinced that there's no war going on, like propaganda and stuff like that. It was just such a good show. It only got about 3 seasons before it ended, but yeah, that's like it's on Netflix, and I binged it like 3 weeks ago.
Shit.
Is it on Netflix now?
I am pretty sure it's still on Netflix now. Yeah.
Right, I'm going to give it a go because I've heard so many good things about it. I watched the movie, and the movie was
fucking dreadful.
Oh my god, was it terrible?
They're
and I ain't talking about it.
They're making a live action show on Netflix that's being made by the original creators of it.
Oh shit!
I'm hoping will be good.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, Thiago?
Have you ever?
I watched it. I really liked it. Yeah.
Oh, have you?
It was one of those shows where if it was on, I'd watch it.
Right.
I wouldn't like religiously wait for like a new episode or something. But I did watch it, and I was like, yeah, this is entertaining. So if it's entertaining, it's good.
Yeah, it's weird because with kids shows like that, you think you get the show and that's it. But with this, like, there's obviously extra comics, novels. Like, it's a massive world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which you don't get with a lot of kids shows.
No, that's true. I think with kids TV shows, I think most of them you don't realize that when you watch them years later, they either hold up still today or they're really childish.
Yeah.
If you watch Pokemon today, the story is great, but there's childish jokes coming.
Yeah.
Right? And you watch, like Avatar: The Last Airbender, who's essentially is a kids show. It's animated, but it's aimed at adults. A bit like Boy Meets World too. Aimed at adults.
Yeah.
It's like kids can enjoy it, but adults will understand it more.
Yeah, because there's no profanity, there's no sexual content or anything like that. It's just clean. It's just clean.
Yeah.
So we'll watch it and not process it, but when we're older, we'll go back to it and we'll process and learn things a lot more than we used to.
100%. Well, there's our list, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. Before I go, you can notice there was no BBC or stuff like that. We had a good childhood.
Yeah.
We had Sky Plus.
And before we go again, I want to say a huge thank you for Tuesday's video. Sorry, I didn't know when we released the video then. Tuesday's video.
Tuesday.
A lot of people are like really supporting it and stuff like that, and that's great. And we've also had a few people commenting saying they're going to the protest. That's good as well. So thank you for that, everybody. That's me done. You guys want to say anything?
Yeah, echo the same sentiments. Yeah, thanks for all the feedback. We wanted to tackle it in a respectable and nice way, and I think we did that. I think we all said our piece, and I think it turned out well. I think it turned out really well.
Yeah.
We need to, as I said before, we need to change. And that's all I'll say.
Yeah, and before we go as well, we obviously wanted to go more lighthearted today. So I hope.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we try not to get too heavy, but when we need to get heavy, we'll get as heavy as we can. And so this one was a nice little fun one to do.
Yeah, we do a bit of everything because why? We're everything in between.
Exactly, and the list shows usually do really well for us. So
yeah, right,
may as well.
Callum,
except for the last two.
Yeah,
last two didn't turn well.
No,
that's okay.
So,
Jim
Marvel list videos, mate. What about?
Oh, that's because we did 3 Marvels in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have broke them up.
We'll stray away from Marvel for a while.
Yes, we
Yeah,
will.
definitely. So on next week's episode, we're doing top 5 Marvel movies. So
Yeah.
that are out of the MCU.
Imagine if we moved on to DC. Jesus, we wouldn't get. We'd get one view.
Mate,
Yeah.
I wouldn't fucking show
Fucking hell. Right.
Don't talk about Batman
Thanks
like
everybody
that.
for watching. Go on then, Callum.
Right. Make sure to leave a like on the video. Comment down below whether you agree with our list or not, or whether you've seen any of the shows or not. Make sure to subscribe and check out all the links in the description for all our social media, and we'll see you later.